game because, you know, BAM! Friggin' bandits with 3 other bandits killing zombies left and right, and the 3 bandits have been Steam friends or some shit. It's great, and one got melee weapons, goddamn. Go round, go bam, boom, boom. The music is awesome. The maps are like something out of a zombie movie. The sounds realistic. The character design is slow. It's fucking give me a boner.
No! The Left 4 Dead series is kind of shitty, and here's why.
10 out of 10. Shut up!
Now, I'm not saying I don't like Valve games. I love Valve games. Half-Life's like one of my favorite games, and TF2 is like the best shooter of all time.
I would cut a bitch for you.
So by 2008, Valve was pissed of making games, so they just decided to be like,
hey, we want to make the shittiest game ever.
And thus Left 4 Dead was born. Just kidding, I don't think Left 4 Dead is that shitty, I just don't think it's really as good as any other Valve game ever, even Ricochet. Okay, so I'm playing Ricochet, and there are about maybe like 30 servers. This game's from like what, like 2001? There's one server with one person in it. What the fuck? Is the person still alive? Fuck it, I quit. My main problem with Left 4 Dead is it's super repetitive. It's meant to be a multiplayer game, but there's not going to be 4 people that always want to play if it's the same gameplay and there's only like maybe like 10 maps at the most. If people say, oh, what about the modding community? Well, if it sucks dick, it's not really that great of a modding community then, now is it? Then other people are like, oh, well the modding community doesn't suck dick. Well it kinda does when you have shitty Mario maps like this and there's like, that's it. Anyone and their grandmother has played Left 4 Dead to death. And I used to love Left 4 Dead. It used to be like my favorite game. I have this Ellis hat and the Ellis shirt, and I have all 4 posters from the first game, and I have all this bullshit, and I used to love the game so much, but I don't love it anymore because it's so repetitive and there's nothing to do in it anymore, and it's not fun. And that's my main problem with a lot of games. It's just repetitive. Saints Row 3, repetitive, nothing to do in it. Saints Row 4, repetitive, nothing to do with it. Saints Row 5, repetitive, nothing to do with it. Did you fucking understand? Listen, Valve, if you want to make your game better, add more content, and people want to play it more. If you didn't add so much to TF2 for all these years, it'd be dead in like 2009. Who gives a shit about fucking old maps? All this new shit coming out like every week, it's great, it's fantastic, and if that doesn't happen for all your games, it's not gonna be fucking fun anymore. Valve, you have one of the biggest modding communities in the world, on fucking PC games at least, and there's so many fucking people devoted to making shit to your games, and you're not adding half of it, and all of it's great. All this fucking Steam Workshop shit is fantastic, and you should make all those games downloadable immediately, like all those TF2 skins that I totally want, but they'll never be out of the game because fucking whatever, and even if they do, I won't be able to fucking afford them because they're like 8,000 keys. Okay, so basically what I'm saying, Valve, is if you want your game to survive, get it, survive, because it's like a zombie game. If you want your game to survive, you should probably add all those good maps that are on the Steam Workshop to your actual game and make it official, because it'll make it easier and it'll add more fucking shit to your game. Also, one last message, can you finally make Half-Life 3, please? That'll be fucking fantastic.